Hi everyone, in this video I am going to cover my task HD1, which is going to respond for my SIT 112 unit, and my name is Himanshu Khanna and my unit name is Data Science, and my student ID is 5025665. In this video I am going to cover my task HD1 for the data science analyzation, in which we are going to analyze YouTube video data from the news publishers. In this, we are going to focus on analyzing YouTube videos about news topic COVID-19 published by the at least four English news publishers, for example, BBC, Fox News, and so on. And they also provide us the start date and end date from which they particular date they provide us the data. As we move further, we can see there information by doing the assignment, etc, and later we get see there is the information regarding the on which we are going to work with the COVID-19 task data, and it's a start and end date from which they provide us the information for the data. And in this we are import some header files and the library functions by which we can use to make our analyzation more easy by using these files. As we move further, they provide us some Python codes. By using them, we can take some help from those codes, and they also provide the sentiment code, so we can take some help from that code. As we move further, they tell us because in this assignment we have three parts from which we have to do only one part. So I move with the first part, in which they are asked for the what is the monthly distribution of the positive, negative, and neutral sentiments in the video titles and comments from January 2020 to January 2021. Use visualizations to answer these questions for different news publishers, channels, and discuss your observation. It means we have to work on the video titles and comments data with from the date Jan 2020 to Jan 2021. So for this, first we load the library files from for which we use the pandas, and the text block we use for the sentiment, and use Matplotlib for the graph. So we have in this we have to work on the both the files. On first one is our video CSV file. We use dot read underscore CSV code to put them into our videos data frame, and we make our second data frame for the comments data frame, in which we put the comments.csv file. And later we can see they ask for the extract year and month from published and command date columns, because published at column is from the videos data frame and the command date column is from the comments data frame. So for this we have to work on the year and we have to work on the analyzation on the basis of year and month. So for this, first we use the to underscore datetime function to convert the type of published at column into the date and time function. So we can easily analyze that column into the year and month access. So like this, we did same in the comments CSV comments data frame, and I also use the hashtag to comment them, for which we have to use. This is for our videos data frame, and this is our for the comments data frame. By we also use the dot dt dot year and dot dt dot month for to extract the data on the basis of year and the month, because they are from the year and month, that's why. And after that, we use the detect sentiment function on the basis of text by using neutral, positive, and the negative functions. So we can easily access the comments on the basis of the videos and the comments files. And later on, they ask for the apply the get sentiment function to the video title to get the sentiment, because we use sentiment to take an average on the basis of channels. So now we have to connect this sentiment function with the data frame. So we create a sentiment column into the videos data frame and as well as in the comments data frame. And in the both cases, we apply the detect sentiment function with the videos data frame or with this title, video title column, and the comment text column. We just directly connect by using the apply function. And later on, we have to define the date from which date we have to particularly analyze the data. So we provide the start date and end date for the visualization of the data, because they ask for the we have to analyze from the data from Jan 2020 to Jan 2021. So just give the starting date of the year 2020 and giving the last date for the 2021. And after that, by giving the date, now we have to analyze the data on the basis of date. So what we did, so for the analyzation, because they asked for the Jan 2020 to 2021, so we use the start date of the January 2020 and the first last date for the 2021. And later on we have to make the connectivity on the basis of dates. So just we can see that we create a new column with the filtered function, and we use the data frame by published at column by giving them a start date and giving them the end date by using these ones, and we put inside this. So after giving making a relationship between the start date and end date with the columns, so we just directly put that distribution. We create a comment with the distribution and we put all together work with the group by function by by grouping them. So we can use the by making the plot, so we can easily analyze the data by using the analyzation what we has did by the visualization. So for that, for the group by function, we work on the basis of year, month, and sentiment as we work on this, because we sentiment by we also take help from the top. And we use the size function, unstack function, and fill function. We use size for the by measure the size of the table, and unstack function, it creates a making a table as we can see there. And we use the fill function to remove the unnecessary data. If there is any missing value, it corresponds with the zero. And after later we did the same for the comments and for the videos of data. And for the both data frame, we created different plot bars by using the dot plot bar by by giving them command for the kind bar and stack true, by giving them the x title, x label, and y label, and x tricks for the more and looking good for the visualization. As we can see the table and we can see the graph. As first is for the videos title based on the monthly sentiment distribution from January 2020 to January 2021. And second one is for the comments based on the monthly sentiment distribution January 2020 to January 10 2021. And in this we are working on the sentiment as it shown on the right side of on the top corner of the graph, and we can see the x labels and y label. And because they ask for the year with the months, so we just provide there. And later they ask for the observation and we just simply write it. And in this, by using these all commands, we just complete our analyzation and what and how it looks we can see easily.